So I was having a conversation the other day with a buddy slash client of mine that's having kind of a rough time. He's going through some stuff, and it made me think about really how do we really work through shit when we're in that place. You know, we got all those negative thoughts and stressed out, and we just can't shut off our minds. Can't sleep. You know, it's either hard to eat or we just are binge eating, and are unable to seem to balance ourselves. You know, like they say to think positive or positive affirmations, or you know, to there's so much information out there, and I just because that situation came up, I wanted to go over what I do just because hey, it works for me, and I used to be the most high-strung motherfucker out there. So when we're in that place, when we feel like, you know, we just can't be around people, and we're just feeling that we're stuck and we can't get out of it. If we attempt to actually get out of it, then that just creates more stress because, you know, like you're thinking, fuck, I gotta do all this work and I gotta, you know, think positive, but how can I think positive when it takes so much effort? Because all of our energy and effort is already being like exhausted on all this negativity, right? So the idea is not to try to think positive or not to, you know, really try to do anything. It's more about just silencing the mind. And if you think about physiologically, right, when we're in that place, there are certain hormones, catabolic hormones that are being secreted in, you know, in overabundance that create that anxiety, you know, and kind of sustain that fight or flight response. So what we really want to do is focus on our breathing. Okay, if we can take 5 minutes. Well, here's how I started doing it when I first started, you know, learning how to overcome this. First, I get away from people, everybody, any kind of energy that's around me. I just get away from it, right? I go, depending where you're at, you can go in a car, go in the bathroom, just, you know, go downstairs, go outside. It doesn't matter. You can be 20, 30 feet away from people. Just escape, you know, that immediate vicinity, you know, for a few moments. Close your eyes and just take 10 very slow, very deep breaths and expand your rib cage as far as you can. And just let that breath consume you. Just think about the breath. Think how it feels. Be in your body. And, you know, you can develop a mantra for yourself. You want to do like a personal mission statement, but you want to do that when you can actually think straight. Okay, so this isn't the time to make that happen, but you can do that, you know, once you have your head straight. You can think of a mantra or a personal mission statement. I have two that I use, and I've been using it for a while. One is I learned when I was at PSI. It's a personal development thing. It goes, I am a forgiving, deserving, intelligent man, decisively creating the life of my dreams now. And I have it so memorized that when those thoughts come into my head, I just say it in my head. Or even lately, you know, I've been studying Buddhism, and just over and over and over again, you know, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, over and over, just chant that over and over and over again. And when it becomes second nature, you know, we have to practice it, you know, daily. But once it becomes second nature in our mind, and it's kind of subconscious, just doing that over and over again is kind of like throwing a wrench in the system of all those negative thoughts. All right. I also have another one that I read in The Big Leap, which is an amazing book. If you want to, it's about living in your excellence and really defining and identifying your life purpose. So I really highly recommend reading that book. But that one is I expand in abundance, success, and love every day, and I inspire those around me to do the same. Three basic things, but you'd be surprised at first. It's kind of tough to do that when all those negative thoughts going around. You don't even want to think about doing that shit. That's why when you're in your right frame of mind, you want to be able to actually, you know, take care of that. And then when the rough time comes, it should be more automatic. But it takes practice, and you know, it even does take effort just to do that. All right, so try these things out, and you know, shoot me a message, comment, let me know if this stuff works for you. And you know, if you want some more insight, hit me up, and I'll be happy to help you out. All right.